Hey everyone, Michaela Chester here for NCAA Digital and March Madness Live. And today we're talking the most picked March Madness champion every year versus the actual champion. We'll look at 2014 to 2019. Let's start in 2019. You might have already guessed this one. Duke was the most popular national champion pick. 39.12% of brackets had Duke winning it all, with good reason. The Blue Devils had the all-too-dangerous duo of Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett, an ACC tournament championship, and the #1 overall seed. But shock and all, they fell to #2 Michigan State in the Elite Eight. As we know, Virginia took home the most recent national championship, but only 5.86% of BCG brackets had the Cavaliers. On the right side of March Madness history this time, sweet redemption from their 2018 historic first-round loss. We don't have to talk about that one again. The previous 2 years, the BCG pickers had it right. Villanova was the most popular pick at 17.52%, and the Wildcats won the championship. They were just above Virginia, who was penciled in as the champion in 16.5% of brackets. Villanova was a #1 seed and cruised through the NCAA tournament. They won 6 games by an average of almost 18 points. Not one game was decided by single digits. In 2017, North Carolina was the most popular pick at 14.55% and the national champion too. But UNC wasn't a clear favorite. Kansas, Villanova, Duke, UCLA, and even Gonzaga, who the Tar Heels beat in the title game, were pretty popular champion picks that year. The title game between the Zags and the Tar Heels went down to the final seconds. A Kennedy Meeks block led to this game-deciding sequence with 7.3 seconds remaining. And UNC won the championship 71-65. Let's look at 2016 now. The most popular pick was Kansas at 24.87%. But the Jayhawks were knocked out of the Elite Eight by Villanova, the eventual champion. Only 2.36% of brackets had Villanova taking the title. Not even close to being a favorite pick. Michigan State was actually the second most popular national champion pick in the bracket challenge game that year. 21.9% had the Spartans winning it all, and 21.9% were left disappointed as the Spartans were upset by #15 Middle Tennessee. Villanova ended up winning the title over North Carolina in a March Madness classic. Marcus Page had this crazy three to tie it up at 74 before the historic Chris Jenkins buzzer beater to take the trophy.
Gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
In 2015, 46.57% of brackets had Kentucky winning it all. The eventual champion was Duke. 10.54% of brackets picked correctly. Is it really surprising, though, that the Wildcats were such a clear favorite for the championship? I mean, they were 34-0 going into March Madness and the #1 overall seed. No one saw the Wisconsin Badgers taking them down in the Final Four. But Duke instead took home the title, beating Wisconsin 68-63. Lastly, 2014. This one was the most surprising of them all. UConn won the national championship this year, and only 0.23% of brackets had it right. 0.23%. Florida was the favorite with 26.04%. But UConn beat #10 St. Joseph's, #2 Villanova, #3 Iowa State, #4 Michigan State, #1 Florida, and #8 Kentucky for the title. The 22nd most popular champion pick won it all. It's March for a reason, right? The 2021 tournament is almost here. A little insider hint for you. Not all brackets are locked yet, but right now, 37.45% of complete brackets this year have Gonzaga winning it all.